So, all right, guys and gals, we're back again for part two. I didn't want to make that a big hour-long video or nothing, so on this one, it's getting a little late tonight, but I'm still going to try to go ahead and lay the paint down on the truck. It's not going to be a complicated paint job. I'm not doing any two-tones. I'm not doing anything fancy in this truck. I'm not even going to make the bed black or nothing. I'm going to do the whole thing the same color because I'm going to see about maybe getting some kind of Tahoe cover for the back. And now I'm sitting here looking at it, and you see how it's got these little things sticking up? That would be perfect if we could make a Tahoe cover that went down through there, because this, you could put hinges through this and have a flip up one. So you could still pull the pins out under the cover and then have a magnet cover that comes back down. I think we're going to try to get something that's 3D printed for that. And the reason I didn't do magnets up front and stuff, for one, I don't have them. I went ahead and drilled the holes for the body post. It doesn't bother me that bad. And if I want to change it later, I'll just put some kind of racing stripes and cover the holes with stickers like I did on the high trail. Or not the high trail. What one was it? I think it was my Red Cat Gen 8. Had a few extra holes covered with some racing stripes. But anyhow, we're just going to go ahead and take this out and just paint it. I decided, and well, dang it, I'm not going to use the purple, I guess. I was thinking about just misting what little bit I had across there, but I might run short before I can get an even coat, and then I'd be shit out of luck until I go get more. So we're not going to do it. We're just going to go with the fiery orange all by itself. It's not nothing fancy. It's kind of different to me. I haven't really seen it, so I think the metallic orange would have been better if I could have found it without waiting forever, but we'll be okay. This looks like metallic orange once you spray it, so I guess that's what's up. We're going to go out and get the first coat on the truck, then we're going to come back in and start putting these shocks together. Now you'll notice, even though the posts are not coming through there, once I drop the post, it's dead even with my floors, which is perfect. It looks like, you know, the tires are right on it and stuff, but that's because I haven't changed the shocks and raised it up yet. As soon as I put these on it, it's going to go up another 20 millimeter or whatever. And then I shouldn't have to trim too much of the body, I don't think. So let's just go ahead and get out here and spray down the first layer of paint. So, all right, I got one first little thin layer coat on there, and she actually looks really good on the inside here. I like this color so far. Matches these shocks. It's going to match it really good. It's going to match all them bits pretty good. It's not my favorite color truck, but I think when I'm done with this thing, it's going to look good. It's going to be different. Something unique to me, because I'm usually always doing black, silver, red, whatever. You know, it's more my color thing. So kind of getting outside the box a little bit on this one. So I need to take it back outside, get another coat on there real fast. It's getting a little chilly out, so I bring it back in, but I don't want to smell the house up. So, all right, there's round number 2. You can see a few dark patches coming through because we're still going with 2 more coats out of the second can over there, probably. At least one more good one. I'm gonna tell you what though, that paint lays down really nice on the inside. Like if you were painting a hard body or a model, man, this stuff lays down nice. You can see a few specks in it there where I'm outside in the wind, but yeah, I like the way it lays down. I like the way it looks, to be honest. I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking it. The color is really unique to me, but a lot of other people have it, I'm sure. I seen a couple cars going down the road like this the other day, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So, all right, we got 3 good coats on there, and I'm thinking it might be pretty dang good right there. I mean, you're always going to see through when you shine light, but I don't want to mess with it too much. It's coming out really good. I like the way it looks. And when you flip it over here, she actually looks really good, even with the flat color until we peel that plastic. I can't wait till we get that plastic off there, boy. Look at that. I like it. I like it. So now, we almost had a big incident though. This can, my second can, my first spray, and it plugged up. Took this off, looked at it, put it back on it. When I sprayed it, it went and shot something out. And then I went to spray the thing and realized there was no pressure regulator. It was going like full blast when I'd hit it. So luckily I was able to take the lid or the sprayer off the other can, put on here, and it worked fine. I was able to do what I had to do. I'm debating if I'm going to go out and put one more coat under here or not. I need to do what I do all I can before I peel them stickers, but I don't know. It's looking pretty good. So I think I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes and start working on shocks. We got to get this thing moving along. I'm sure I'm not going to finish it tonight. Well, alright guys. I didn't get nothing else done last night other than opening the boxes to the shocks. Luckily, they're already set up the way I want to use them for now. I don't have to change the springs or nothing, hopefully. Unless it doesn't bring up the height any. If it doesn't raise it up some, then I'm going to have to change the springs and take the droop setup off. But anyway, I thought about it, and I knew I needed to put something on the bottom of this to protect it or to make it the light not come through so much if it does, because it looks great, but at the same time, I didn't want to darken it with black. I decided not to. So here's what we got. It's called Diamond Dust. It's the closest to silver that was in the same cans that I used. That way it would hopefully bond together without an issue. I sure hope it doesn't peel my paint or nothing. We're going to go super thin. See what happens. Okay guys, now I got really lucky, I suppose, because that paint laid down great. I went really thin to make sure, you know, it wouldn't puddle or start to peel my other paint back off. And it's called Diamond Dust, like I said, and that worked out really good. They put a nice coat down. Now, like when you get up in there, might not be perfectly dark, but by the time you try to get it in there real good, you're going to end up puddling paint. And I'm not going through that problem because on the other side, she looks sweet. And that's without peeling the stuff yet, you know, but I'm liking the color. That gave it just a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of a silver tint. And then right there, you can see where the shine will be. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, all right. I did rotate that link while I'm there. One thing you notice, this one here was upside down. This one was upside down. So I don't know if they did it for a reason, but oops. Let me go check my stove. All right, now I just finished up some dinner. I don't put green beans on my plate, but everybody else had green beans, chicken fried steak, and potatoes, macaroni. But then the Amazon man showed up with me another little package, and I cannot remember what this is. I know as soon as I open it, I will, but man, I can't remember. It's not the light bar they're returning or sending me because it's not big enough. That's a good question. It's not my trailer. I'm waiting on a big trailer to, or not a big one, but a four-wheeler trailer to come. So let me open this thing up. I got to see what it is. Like I say, I knew I'd remember as soon as I opened it. It's my spotlights. There's 4 of them in here for the front of the Jeep. 2 go on the Jeep, and I'm probably going to put 2 on my high trail or maybe on this truck. I don't know. Anywho, I got to eat. Now then, that was a good dinner. We got the rear shocks on. And you see, I took and I rotated these bottom links just a little bit to where the scratch is toward the dry shaft. Instead of like this one. for now. And they will match really soon, I'm sure. So now, I'm liking that. Look at there. I'm thinking it raised it up a little bit too. We'll find out here in just a few minutes. I gotta put the tires on, flip it over. Out of all these shocks, 3 out of 4 had a really good compression and shock oil in them here. Like that. Nice and slow, the way I like them. Only one seems to be basically empty. All the other ones had a really slow rebound compared to that. And what I do is I put them together at the same time. I don't know if I can do it this way. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Get them in my hand. Put them together. See how that one comes up first every time? 3 of them stayed at the same pace as this one on the right. Move that down a little bit. There we go. Every time it goes all the way up first. So it's just a little bit low on oil. We'll fill that in. I'm taking oil out of my old shocks and saving it because I don't have any, but it'll work. I just need a little bit put in there. So now, let me go ahead and slap on the back tires and start with the front. Well, alright guys. Now, one more time in case I didn't already show it. Check out my little loft. That little table and chairs is perfect for these guys. They love it. And then we got them some books to read. Got the mail slot, all that good stuff. So, anyway. Now, for the best part of it all. I am peeling off the plastic on the truck. We done got all the shocks buttoned up. We got the links turned around. And I thought you might like to see this because boy, oh boy. I am stoked over this one. I don't think I could have come up with a better color myself. Yeah, I think the color I ended up with is just what this truck needed. Tell you what, son. Let me get this in the right proper light. I am happy with it. Yeah. Man, I like that color. And look at the links underneath. I mean, nice match, kinda, you know. We got the shocks in there looking like the same. Drop it down all slow. Oh yeah. Now the shocks gotta have some oil put in them. I ain't got no oil. And I might have to put the taller springs and get it to run about like that. Just a little bit. I don't want to have to cut this body. You know? But I don't like it too high. I wished I had some better shock towers. That's what I need to get, some better shock towers to where I can lower it that way and not change the suspension setup because it's on one of my favorite setups. I did notice this side don't come down as well as the other because there's no oil. Anyway, man, I got a lot of work to do starting to put all this together. Figuring out what decals we're using. I'm putting them gray stripes. I do like them stripes. The only thing is, one of the things I don't like anyhow. Let me get that lined up. There we go. The way they do these stripes is kind of crazy. At least you don't have to cut them all the way out. Now, if we can get this to show. This one here, they did it fine. It's just the clear goes right around it really close, right? But this one, the big long stripe, here we go. Because it has the Silverado symbol and the key and the turn signal, they went and they made this plastic, all this clear goes with it all this where my finger is, sticks on the truck clear. Who wants that? All the way to here. The top is up close to the edge, so I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and we're going to cut all this clear shit off here. I'm going to go straight to the line with it. I might come out and around here, or I might do this in 2 pieces. But I do not want to put that much clear on top of this paint job. I'll cut the stickers out separate. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to give it a try anyway. And my sticker sheet looks like somebody peeled all the stickers off and stuck them back on once, is what it looks like. Look how crazy all the stickers look. So, anyway. We're still going to use them. I might not use like the window stuff, but the back window, I think I will because it's tinted. It is see-through is what I'm saying. It's not a dark window. You can actually see through it. So, alright, man, let me get busy. So, alright, after Amazon dropped this package off, I decided to go ahead and check and see when my trailer was going to arrive. Only to find out it was in the mailbox. I didn't even get a notification at first. So, real fast, this is my 4-wheeler trailer, and it's nice. It's heavy too. It comes with some nice metal wheels, it looks like, or something. It's made out of heavy metal, just like one of the bigger trailers would be. Now, again, I made sure not to get the one that was really tall in the air. This one's probably tall enough, but I seen some of them. They were just ridiculous tall with big old tires on them. That didn't look good to me. So this is the one we got. It's got leaf springs in the kit. And anyway, that's for another video. I just want to let you know that showed up, and we're going to put it together soon. I'm looking forward to that right there. I'm trying to stay panned over this way because guess what? I'm finished. I've been putting the stickers on. I got the bumpers fit perfect, just like it would if it was made for it. And check it out. Booyah. Why are you showing me this side first? Well, you'll see that in a second. But I did put the window stickers, like I said, all but the front. The front, I sliced off the Chevy emblem on it instead. So now, look at there. I wish I wouldn't have did body post, but oh well. You know, it is what it is. My shock's got to be adjusted still. So anyway, do you think them mudslingers look good on there with the black rims? Or I decided to armor all up my flat irons with those other whatever color wheels, and I think we should switch, don't you? What do you think of that? I actually think that looks killer. I don't know how it's turning out on video, but I don't know, man. I like it. I think it looks great. I got to put them other wheels on there real fast. Well, alright. Not bad. I think it needs some rock sliders. You may notice it sits a little higher. I went ahead and took the smaller top spring out and put the larger one in. I still have the bottom spring in there to do a counter thing. But I have to get oil in these things. I have no oil at all, really. And one of them is just too weak. Without oil, it's not keeping up with the other ones, really. So I put just a little bit of oil in one of them, and then I realized I had no more. Anyway, we're done with this baby for tonight. The light kit, all that good stuff, yeah, that's coming still. I can't do that tonight. I don't even know if I'll work on this trailer, to be honest, but I do like the truck. What do you guys think? I do have to locate where I put the light kit. So, okay, there it is. Don't you love it when you get something and then you forget where it's at right off the bat? And here's why we ain't doing the lights yet. This sucker is going to be a little work. But it has, let's see, you got 1, 2, and 3 channel stuff here going on. Is it 1, 2? Jeez. Okay, I get it. You have to plug one side of this to your receiver, and then the wire that goes to your receiver into the other side. And this will give you turn signals, all that stuff. Yeah. The issue we have is the rear tail lights. How are we going to do the rear tail lights? Yeah, that's the problem. They're just plastic with a sticker. Somehow, we have to get a light bulb in there. I don't know what's going to happen on that. That's crazy. I don't know what we're going to do. I'll tell you what my ideal is. Anyone out there that could 3D print some hollow ones of these, I'll run the wire out the back side here and just put the bulb through the back. I'm not against it. Man, I love this color. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. I'm really surprised. But we got to get these shocks lined out. Alright. We'll figure all that stuff out later. I am just tired. We're going to have to call this one a wrap. I think it turned out pretty dang sweet. I'm afraid to drive it and scratch it now. Now we got 2 Axial trucks for Axial Fest that look good. I think that with the Jeep make a nice pair running around. So alright guys, please like, subscribe, and share, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.